Assalamualaikum. My name is Aisma Vigilata. Today I'm going to explain about my part, which is chapter 1. So, they have the theories from two articles that are building in the background of study. The first article from The Role of Gender in Succession Processes by Eva Carson and Jonah Berson. Page 3, theory from Aaron et al. 2015. As I put on my slides, that means men are given more priority than women in the succession process in the family business. Then the same article that stated by Carson and Person 2021 note that while there is available research concerning gender and succession in family businesses, surprisingly, few studies explore why gender remains a vital aspect of the succession process. The second article from Journal of Family and Economic Issue, page 74, statement by Wang 2010. I can conclude that the theory of Wang is emphasized that women are often left out in the process of successions in business. They have four variables that we put on our assignment, which is leadership styles, demographic, business characteristic, and communication. By Wong 2010, our research problem is centers on gender disparities in family business successions, specifically focusing on the underrepresentation and marginalization of women, so that we should be more focused. Research is needed to explore how factors like leadership styles, demographic, communication, and business characteristics intersect with gender to influence women's outcomes in succession process. They have four research objectives, including the first one is to determine relationship between types of leadership styles and women's succession in business. Second, to determine the relationship between types of demographic and women's successions in business. Third, to identify a relationship between the communication strategies and a woman's succession in the business. The last one is to identify the relationship between business characteristics and a woman's succession is significant research. This research aims to uncover and address the factors that influence the success of women in family business succession. Understanding these dynamics is critical for creating a more inclusive and equitable business environment. By examining leadership style, demographic, communication, and business characteristics, the study seeks to offer practical recommendations to support women in leadership transitions. So, this is our supporting and evidence from Journal of Women Successor Selections, page 5, that we put on our significant research. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, I am Ummi Nadia, and now I will present to you about the Chapter 2, Literature. Since our research is conceptual framework, so we didn't have any underpinning theory. So first, I would like to proceed with the definition of women's succession in business. Sharma et al. Defined the succession process as the actions and events that led to the transition of leadership from one family member to another. In choosing a successor, gender has a major role, and we can call women successors as women leaderships too, which refers to the woman participation in positions of power and decision-making in companies, according to Loden M. According to Lincoln and Elidoyin, having women on the board gives a company a lot of credibility. Bhujanga Rao also stated that organizations with female members on the board are more profitable financially than those without women's representation. Okay, next, let's take a look at the definition of leadership styles, which is our first independent variables. Anderson R.G. said there are a lot of definitions for leadership. Even so, it is widely known that leadership is the act of encouraging people to accomplish individual or group objectives. Is there any relationship between leadership style and women's succession in business? According to Ayman et al., women's leadership styles are often associated with traits like sharing, nurturing, empathizing, and others. These relational and collaborative leadership approaches promote the well-being of both the family and the business. Bragging also said that women successors may contribute to more equal involvement and opportunities for both sons and daughters compared to male successors. Therefore, there is a significant relationship between leadership styles and women's succession in business.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Siti Nuriza binti Muhammad Taib. My matrix number is 8183452. Okay, now I will continue our presentation, which is my part is demographic. For the second independent variable, namely demographic, we found 4 valid sources, but I just want to present about 2 sources. The first source is from Oxford Advanced Linear Dictionary 2024. According to Oxford Advanced Linear Dictionary 2024, demographic refer to data relating to the population and different groups within it. Meanwhile, according to Cambridge Advanced Linear Dictionary and Thesaurus, demography is relating to human population and the information collected about them, such as their size, growth, age, and education. Next is relationship between demographic and women's succession in business. Based on the situation, the changing social environment opens up more opportunity for women in family business. Women have managerial advantage that contribute to their success in family business, as shown by Peng Wei and Zhu Ying. Cultural trend that probably favor men are not changing, allowing more women to hold key position in family business. Hypothesis for independent variable 2 is there is correlation between demographic variable and women's association for the third independent variable, namely communication. We also found 4 valid sources, and for this I will also present 2 sources. The first source is Krisen et al. 1999. As per Krisen et al. 1999, the term communication is derived from the Latin word communis, signifying common. When people talk to each other, they attempt to come to a common understanding. Meanwhile, according Abraham Nosnik, 1991, stated differently, communication is a means of establishing a connection with people through idea, fact, truth, and behavior while causing their response to a message. Next is relationship between communication and women's succession in business. In today's technological age, effective communication is an essential component for success and leadership. Next is female leader consistently perform better than male leader in fostering social and professional relationships. Hypothesis for independent variable 3 is there is a correlation between efficient communication and success of women in business. Thank you. That's all.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Anis Faihana Linti Jafri and my matrix number is 81A2401. I would like to present Chapter 2 about business characteristics. According to Vasan, 2020, literature discloses that the performance of women on enterprises influenced by certain business characteristics, namely the age of business, location of the business, and type of business. The relationship between business characteristics and women's succession in business are the age of businesses has a big impact on how much experience the entrepreneurs have gained. It's possible that older companies gain greater experience. According to Sleewagen and God, who is 2002, discovered that the age of the company affected its performance and rate of expansion. According to Christensen et al. 2003, there was a substantial correlation between business performance and the duration of a company activities. One factor that significantly affects how well a business performs is its location. According to Edorami et al. 2008, women-owned micro-enterprises' performance was positively impacted by their business location. The performance of women-owned micro-enterprises is largely dependent on the type of firm. As a result, very few women have worked in technology or industry. Meserol et al. 1999. Hypothesis: there is a correlation between business characteristics and women's succession in business. The provided framework is based on conceptual evidence and shows the relationships between 4 main independent variables: leadership style, demographics, communication, and business characteristics, and the dependent variable of women's successions in business. Each of these independent variables is believed to play a significant role in determining the successful succession of women in business context. That's all from me. Thank you.
Next is research analysis. Under theoretical guidance, the study explores research methodology without actual data collection. Close-ended question will analyze quantitative data in SPSS, covering variables such as women's succession, demographic, and leadership style, with analysis types including descriptive, diagnostic, predictive, and prescriptive analytic for quantitative data.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Narasmia binti Aziz, matrix number 821A3388. For methods and source to study used for the subjugation and distributions of Google form, the participants for this study will be women employed across various sectors, focusing on those are in managerial roles or who own or manage business. Data collection will be conducted over the defined period, ensuring adequate time for participant recruitment and response gathering. Survey will be distributed and collected online. Collection data will be gathered through the online survey, with participants completing the form at their convenience. And then we make selection only. Completed and valid survey responses will be considered for analysis. Incomplete or inconsistent response will be excluded to maintain data quality, and the last we will analyze the collected data. For sampling, therefore with this population, this group includes all women who fit the criteria of being employed in business roles, potentially numbering in the millions. Sample: for the study, we aim to select a sample that accurately reflects the diversity and characteristic of the overall populations of women in business. For the study, we use 384 sample size, referring to KGC and Morgan's table. Next subject in this study
are the individual women who participate by providing data through the responses to the survey. And the last one is technique. The study will utilize perceived sampling, a non-probability sampling technique, to select participants who meet specific criteria relevant to the research objective.
The next is research design, which is quantitative. Our study used a quantitative approach to systematically examine women's succession in business. It includes a literature review, hypothesis formulation, and correlational design. Data is gathered from diverse female leaders via survey or questionnaires, ethically analyzed using multiple regression to provide actionable organizational recommendation. Next is primary. This research explores factors affecting women's business succession through primary sources like survey, interviews, and focus groups. It identifies key determinants such as family dynamic, psychology, and economics, employing quantitative technique for data analysis. Recommendation aim to enhance women's leadership roles while maintaining ethical standards. Correlational. Focus on factors impacting women's business succession, family dynamics, psychology, and economics. Using correlational research, data is collecting via surveys or questionnaires to explore mentorship and organizational support's influence on career progression. Recommendations emphasize ethical practice in developing women's leadership capabilities.